morning, everyone. Today I'll be talking about surviving in a factory and what it's like to work into a factory, basically. So first, I'm just going to give you guys some steps on how exactly to survive in a factory. So factories make, package, and produce your favorite foods, and working at one can be pretty profitable. There's just one problem. Surviving in a factory isn't easy. Staying employed is probably the hardest part of the job. There are three main things you must do to survive in a factory. You must work hard, work carefully, and be kind and respectful to people. Today I'll be discussing how to do all these things and why they're important if you want to stay employed or not hate your job. Working hard is essential to surviving in a factory. No one wants to do the new guy's work. Why does working hard in a factory help you? You might be asking. It's because it helps you gain respect, because obviously if you work hard, people will like you better. You know, again, like I said, no one wants to do your job for you. It also helps people get to know you and to like you, and you start to form, relationships with your coworkers, which can be important because it's kind of like networking in a way, I guess you could say. And it basically shows your supervisor and anyone above you that you're right for the job. However, you don't need to just work hard, you also need to play nice too. That means being kind to everyone. What does being kind do to help you survive? Well, again, it helps people like you, so that's always a plus, because if people don't like you, they're probably just going to get really mad and probably make it very hard for you to work there. It also basically, again, helps people, form healthy relationships with you, and it makes people want to help you, because you're not going to know everything when you go into working at a factory. So it's really important that you have people that are liking you and willing to help you out, and basically that you know people. But being kind and working hard, again, it'll help you out, but there's still one more thing that you need to do. You have to focus, and you have to focus hard if you want to be successful, and making sure that you can basically perform your job. Focusing basically helps you learn your job, make sure you do stuff right, and stay safe. Working in a factory can be dangerous because there's a lot of heavy machinery involved. This can be a problem because if you don't lock out, tag out, or pay attention, you can easily lose a finger, get crushed, get burned alive, drowned. There's lots of things that can happen to you. Basically, if you learn your job and you know what's dangerous and how to stay safe, then you'll be fine. As long as you do those things, then everything should be good. Now, there is one important thing too about that when I say focusing, is you have to make sure that you know what is the correct thing to do, because there's certain steps you have to take. Like if I'm on a machine, then there might be certain procedures I have to take. Like you don't ever want to restart a button on the case packer, which is what puts the bottles into the cases, without actually turning on the power first. These things will help you and make it so that you're able to survive and stay employed at a factory. Focusing closely, working hard, and being kind are almost guaranteed to help you be liked and stay employed. I hope you take my advice. If you do decide to follow these steps and decide one day to maybe work in a factory, and these things will help you succeed. As always, be respectful, focus, and be kind.